We're gonna farm us some cats. G'day everyone, Professor Maple here. It's been a while since we've been back on Maple's World, but here we are. Behind me, you can see I've turned the render distance up just a wee bit, so we can see those nice savanna hills in the background. I've missed being able to see those. I don't fly over there too often anymore now that we've got nether hookups to the end portal. So it's nice to be able to see that from my base. It's a pretty cool area. Flying around, it's kind of fun. It's got some neat caves to fly through. Anyway, today, well, what are we doing today? Well, today we are playing in the 1.15 snapshots. These are the snapshots, and it's actually the pre-release 6. The pre-release, it's the right before they introduced bees in Minecraft on Wednesday. I figured we'd jump the gun a little bit. The pre-releases are pretty stable. And we're gonna go looking for bees. This hex behind me. This is gonna become the next Settlers of Catan hex, and we're gonna use some of the bees in that when we get them back here. But for now, and I also promised we would look into farming cats from our iron farm too, potentially. Look at all those buttons preventing spawns. Aren't those nice? But yes, so we are going to have to find a tree in a newly generated plains biome, so none of these trees probably, or a flower forest, or actually maybe some of these trees. These cornflowers they're new, probably not though, probably not new enough. It's gonna be nighttime soon. I should probably go back to base and sleep first, and then start this in the morning. But basically, any tree like say this tree was newly generated in this plains biome, this tree would have a 1 in 20 chance, 5% chance of having a bee's nest below it. So I'm gonna go rest, get rid of the nighttime, and once we've got that, we're gonna go look for some bee nests. Do you have a bee's nest? No. Oh look, it's a new village. Not hang around here too long or else they'll be in danger probably. Possibly. Quite easily. Potentially. Okay. Now that we've found some new plains, just have to stick around the outside edges and looking at all the trees in the middle areas. Check for some bee nests. Oh, look at that. I didn't even check 20 trees. That's statistically very, very good. Now we'd have to hope that all the bees are in here. But I've got our silk touch. We need silk touch to harvest that. Now we have a bee's nest with 2 tags of MPT data. So one of those is going to be the, I'm going to put this log back. One of those is going to be the data saying what the honey level is in this bee's nest. And the other is going to be NBT data saying how many bees are in there, and each nest can hold up to 3. I'm super laggy right now. I think it's because we're generating new terrain, and that's to be expected. But now I'm just gonna grab a couple of these flowers while we're here. Apparently don't have these yet. Ooh. System's not liking this too much. Poppies we've got a bajillion of. These red tulips though. And now we just go back. I didn't think it would be that quick or easy. I am kind of tempted to look for a second one though. Maybe. Oh, look, you can see where I trimmed the world there. Yeah, maybe we'll look for a second one. just pop over here, see if we see any more trees. Oh, there's a villager outpost there. That's handy information. There's a village and a villager outpost right here. Screenshot that. Heck yeah. And it's near an ocean, which might make putting a around it pretty easy, like a no spawn border type of deal. I'm gonna put this bee's nest. Actually, you know what? We're going safe place. It's going in a safe place here. Let's just hope there are bees in it. I hope. It really wouldn't be good if I caught that and the bees are out doing errands or something. Whoops. Come on. Maybe it's better if I walk anyway. See more bees' nests that way. Do you see what I see? I see bees. And you know what that means. Somewhere there's another bee's nest. Not in this tree though. We gotta follow these ones back to the hive, I think. Which incidentally, given the honeycomb nature of my base, was something I've been debating calling my base for a while now. Oh, there it is right there. But I've always been concerned because there's like a multiplayer minigame server called the Hive. So there are also a couple of villages out this way. But yeah, I've been not really calling my base the Hive yet. I'm thinking that might be a good idea. So we've got at least one bee in there. Yoink. There, so that's two bees' nests. Oh yeah, the other one's in the ender chest. Right. So, I think at this point, I'm gonna stick this other one in the ender chest. Yeah, they don't stack. Alright, and then we're gonna pop that in the offhand, or not the offhand, in the hand that isn't carrying anything, so we can get the ender chest in my preferred slot. This is a neat area. I'm gonna just save some of this info for later here. So there's another village over there, desert village. There's some neat terrain generation in the mountains over there, and definitely something cool going on. Actually, you know, we're gonna take a quick look to see what's over here. I'm gonna take a quick look at the village, but I want more so to see. Oh, this is neat. This is like Hermitcraft Season 3 Extreme Hills amplified terrain kind of stuff. This is neat. I like this. And there's even some in the desert over there. All right, that's neat. But anyway, we're gonna head back to the hive now. I feel like now I can call it that, or I will once we get these guys in. So that's rather good news, isn't it? We got 2 beehives or bee nests that we'll be able to farm up for some honeycomb, and we'll be able to build more beehives and breed more bees and expand from there. So that's pretty good. But what I want to do now is we're gonna tear down these trees, and we're gonna get on to the next phase of the Settlers of Catan Hex project. Oh, also, cool thing. So that achievement I got when I got that first bee nest, that's how you can tell, at least for the first one, that you have 3 bees in it, because it gives you that achievement is specifically for having 3 bees. Oh, what? Good job, Maple. You totally landed on that slime block there. There we go. What have we got here? We've got mostly the same. I haven't cleaned up any of this like smelting business and stuff over here. I probably should move a lot of these materials to their respective tunnels. We've got the east and west tunnel here. We've got the north-south tunnel down there. I should probably just move all their materials to the furthest end and just make a storage room on each one. for each one there. But for now, because I'm not working on the Nether Hub right now, I actually want to show you some of the work that I have done on the Nether Hub. Look at this. This goes to our lovely poppy, ink, and iron farm. So I decided I would just use all three materials that we get from it. This portal here goes directly to the spawn chunks there. I might change this room a little bit, make it bigger, make it more appropriate to what's on the other side there. But I was working a lot with the materials we used on the other side of this portal, and I just kind of continued the design around. We've also got a woolly vader there to go up to old spawn, but that portal's not decorated. There's not a whole lot of decoration past this point, so we're just gonna pop through, and yeah, let me know what you like about that that portal room. It's pretty neat. I worked really hard on it, but I think it could use one or two more things. So, all right, so that's the thing. So in 1.15, iron golems actually start to crack as they take damage. That's the thing I forgot. That looks pretty neat. I like the crunchy sound of the cracking. At first I thought there was a zombie siege because I think they use the same sound effect as the breaking the doors down sound. But yeah, I think it's pretty neat. I don't really care for the texture itself while it's breaking, but the auditory sensory part of me really likes that. Hey, kitty. So yeah, we're gonna get started on some experimental spawning platforms for more friends for you, eh? Yeah, we're gonna get you some friends. You're gonna have some friends, eh, buddy? Yeah. All right, so we're a little higher up in the farm here. Not a lot, but just a little. That's all we really need. We just need to be able to sort of try to catch the edge of these villages here. So I think when I was building these pillars is when I discovered cats were spawning. So I think as long as we're kind of within like a little higher than those pillars, we should be all right. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to put a we're just gonna do that. We're gonna have a one block area for something to spawn on, and we're just gonna stick an end rod on it because it's a light source, but it's not gonna keep the cat from spawning, but it's also not gonna give iron golems more area to spawn outside of the farm where they're supposed to spawn. So I'm just gonna try sticking more of these up, these floaty blocks in some places here. Hey guys, it works. I've finished putting up all these spawning platforms here. I just took a couple laps in the rockets, and look, we've got a kitty here. Now the only thing is I don't actually have any raw fish on me. I should have brought that to begin with. This one's trying to escape now, so I'm gonna back away. I want to go grab some raw fish, and we're gonna have some. We're gonna farm us some cats. I can't believe this concept works. This is great, fantastic. I love it. I can't wait. Here we are at the Guardian Farm, and oof, boy, I'm. It's been a while since I think we've been here on camera. I've repaired tools and stuff since, but yeah, it's been a while. We're full of raw fish here. We have an infinite supply of raw fish. It's overflowing into the everything else section. So we're good for fish. I could grab a whole shulker box. We're good to go. You know what? I think we're gonna pop this off, and we're going to say it goes to there. That now now the sign is complete. Iron Ink Cat and Poppy Farm. Off we go. So we're putting in the next row here. I think while I do this, I'm just gonna explain how this works, because It's going to be important if anyone wants to try and build this in their 1.15 worlds or 1.14 worlds. I designed, well, the concept came from 1.14. It just happens to also work in 1.15. So either version, you're good to go. Any subversions, you're fine. So basically, each of these blocks is a single spawning space, potential spawning space for a cat, because some of them, probably the ones closest to the middle. I don't imagine the corners probably spawned too much here, but the ones near the middle, they're within range of that village, and they're an actual spawning space that a mob can use to spawn. And they're with the way the end rods are, they're not a full block, so something can't spawn on top of them. And they keep things lit so hostile mobs can't spawn. And then they're also spaced 1 block apart, and that's very important because if you have 2 blocks worth of spawning space, that's where iron golems can spawn. That's how these other farms work. These 4 farms around me, that's how they work. So if you reduce that spawning area, you can control what spawns there. I don't know what keeps cats from spawning up in the iron golem part of the farm. That's maybe water, maybe it's something else. I don't know. I haven't looked at the code. I'm not here to do that. I'm just here to present the concept of a cat farm as like the cutest farm ever. I mean, well, other than the bees are pretty cute. I'm not gonna lie. I've been spending time growing them, and it takes a lot of patience to grow bees. I definitely recommend growing the bees before you put the hives in the farm. Move them all into the farm first, or second, after you breed them. Make them big, put them in the farm. Don't put them in the farm and then increase their numbers. You're gonna have a bad time. It's gonna be slow going. Whereas cats, we could just hang out here, AFK a little bit, whatever. Come back. We've probably got cats to name tag and feed and that sort of thing. So we're just gonna keep going with this. I've got to keep going with this, and as we go, we're just basically going to take off these top blocks. They're just temporary. I'm only putting them there so I can place other blocks afterwards. And then we are left with our spawning platforms underneath. This is great. I'm just chuffed this actually works. Oh, there's another one. I gotta get the fish ready. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, okay. We're closing that off for a little bit. So, wait. Do cats take fall damage? Is that a thing? Is this cat potentially still alive down here? The cat's still alive. Well, on the one hand, I'm a little concerned that now cats are gonna be in here. Oh. Wait for the cat to come to me. Back away a little bit. Squids are falling everywhere. I'm gonna move into the corner so you're not all backed into the corner. Yeah, there we go. Come on, kitty. This is gonna take a while, but the concept works. That's the main thing. Oh, yeah, here we go. Come on, buddy. Are you looking for some fishes, are you, bud? Yeah, we got one. Alright, and now to bring you upstairs so you don't just stay here. I'm gonna move that minecart that needs to be moved, and we'll go back upstairs here. This is great. Get over there. Come on. Go. Yeah, okay. There we go. That's better. All right. So now I figure if we just line them up, we can see what all we can get all 9 different flavors for the achievement. I say flavors. Don't eat the cats. This isn't Alf. Don't go back to Melmac. That's not a thing. Um, but yeah, we've got 3 so far, and I think if I just pop Q open, we go to husbandry. Oh, there are 11 cat variants. Is that including ocelots? We're gonna find out. I don't know. I've got 6 of them apparently. A bunch of them are at the base too. Oh, yeah, that's the thing I need to consider. All right. Well, yeah, we'll sort this out. But for now, I'm really excited about this farm, guys. All right, guys. So I've got all of the cat spawning spaces in place, and it doesn't look too bad. It doesn't really detract from the look of the place that much. There are a couple places where I think we've got some odds and evens kind of making things look a little wonky here and there, but I don't really mind because it gets me cats. This is great. I'm totally okay with this. Um, now, one thing I think now I won't be able to like fully automate this, like turn the spawning spaces off, but I think next I'm gonna just experiment with can I turn them off and on if I need to. So that's going to be the next part of this. Can I do what I think I can do and just uh, basically turn the spawning spaces off? All right, so I've been reading the wiki, and I think I know why cats have been spawning here. Because last time I put my workstation here, I put a bed down so I could skip the night. Okay, so if you look at these villages, what do they all have in common? They have 3 beds, right? According to the wiki, cats need a village with 4 valid beds in it in order to spawn. This is bed number 4. This is the quadrant where cats have spawned. So I think it's just a matter of adding another bed up there to each of these villages. That might be all there is to it. Let's give that a try here. Alright, so you can see each of these pods has an extra bed in it now. There are 4 beds in each. But I don't think we're really seeing any more cats here. I haven't noticed any new ones come in. I think what's done the thing to get the cats to spawn down here, but the iron golems not to, is that see where this bed is? This bed is like right close to the middle of the farm. So I think the bed must kind of stretch the village a little bit by pulling it out this way. So if we put a bed more or less in this position on every quadrant, like if we go, let's see, so this is it a diagonal? No, not really. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we go 3, 5, so let's see, if that'd be a purple bed, this would be a blue bed. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we replace these carpets with a bed, and then we do that on every side. So theoretically now this quadrant should be able to spawn cats. Not the movie or the musical, none of that. We don't want that nonsense right now. So we're gonna replace all these. I'll replace this bed with a purple bed. That way it fits the theme. And I'm gonna put all these other beds in place, and we're gonna see if that changes our results at all. Now originally I was gonna do a thing where we could turn it off and on by putting an iron trapdoor on top, a lever on the side. Open it up, we can spawn cats. Close it, we can't spawn cats because that's no longer the full block height anymore. But the flaw in my logic is now this is not a full block spawning space if I have it open. So we're just gonna not bother with that. I'm gonna put that back, and we're gonna de-automate it. No more automation. That's gone. Do you see that? Oh, do you see that? Got ourselves another kitty on the block. It's working. It's not like super fast and efficient, but it's working. So gotta sneak around back here with the fishy. Fishy. Oh, nope, not too fast. Where you go? Come on. Come on. You want the fishy? There you are. I know you want the fishy. So, just while we're hunting this one down, I took out the fourth bed from up there and just kept the extra bed down here, and that seems to have restored these spawn rates for the cats. We're just gonna, I guess we're just gonna kind of have to let this one come to us here. Everyone's hungry for some fish except that one. We'll just kind of wait here. That might be our best bet. Just gonna hang out here. You're okay, kitty. You're okay. Come to Uncle Maple. He's got some fishies. Oh yeah. You want some fishies? There. Another one joins the team. Alright, now just gotta push you in line with the rest of them now. Get in there. Go. Get in. Although I think I figured out my way of turning the farm off. I just have to make these beds invalid or take them with me or something. So maybe I'll mark where they should go, so that if you ever have to, if I have to come back here and it's just farm more cats, I can do that. Plop the beds down in the right spots and everything. Alright everybody, that's about all the time we've got for this episode of Maple's World. If you want to see more bee action, tune in next episode where we actually farm the little guys. And if you want to see more of the cats, let me know in the comments. Or if you don't want to see more of the cat farms, I don't know. I think it's what we've done is as interesting as it'll get. But if you want to see me catch more cats, that's cool too. Otherwise, I'm just going to do it between episodes, and I'm perfectly okay with that. Anyway, have a good now, have a good later, and if you're seeing this on the day it releases, have a good Boxing Day. Congrats, you stayed away from capitalism long enough to watch a video. Good job. Goodbye.